He was inside of me and thrusting for like 3 hours.
Wait. That's so bad.
Okay, I'm like rug burn alert. Like I'm like that's not.
Welcome to None of My Business, the show where we have a guest share someone else's sex and relationship stories, their worst exes, craziest crushes, and hottest hookups, their most intimate business. I'm your host, Sophia Benoit. I'm finally being paid to do what I've always done, talk about things that aren't any of my business. And the person I tell everything to, my co-host, actress, comedian, and my best friend, Kelsey June Jensen.
Hello.
Hello, Kelsey.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm great.
Okay, so you have started talking to somebody, so I'm not doing great. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. But you're loosely talking to somebody.
Loose.
Easy.
I'm trying to detach, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
But something did come up that comes up a lot for you in dating.
Yeah.
The thing that came up is magic. it came up again.
Yeah. It's always coming up for me in relationships.
How?
I don't know. I really don't even know. I'm so serious. Like all of a sudden we're talking and I'm like, okay, and we're exploring our relationship to Chris Angel now. You know? Or like
Okay, do you find magic hot?
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't say. No, I really don't. But for some reason, I am kind of always wrapped up in a magician or a wannabe magician.
So wait. So how did it come up this time?
Okay, because I was going to Vegas, and so we were talking about that.
Okay,
I don't even know how Chris Angel got brought up, but he often
You don't
gets,
know.
No, I really don't. But like frequently, Chris Angel does get brought up when you're dating someone. I don't even know. It's like
That is not true. Like,
Yes, it is.
Frequently, someone's hometown gets brought up when you're
Not mine.
dating somebody.
It's Chris Angel.
You're like, don't worry about Salt Lake City. You're gonna want to like hone in.
I swear to God, I'm not like okay, and Chris Angel. I'm just like
You're like, I don't care.
skip.
You have a brother and whatever.
Yeah, no, it comes up naturally. I'm being so for real. I don't even know.
Seamless glide into the topic of Chris Angel specifically. Do you bring up other magicians? Are you like, hey, let's talk about Penn and Teller?
No, because I have a strong tie to Chris Angel because I was obsessed with him when I was like 13, 14. I was watching Mind Freak all the time. Chris Angel Mind Freak. Oh my God. He had one episode where he was like, I'm going to teach you how to levitate. And so my friend and I, we were like, we have to go home and watch this episode. And we tried. We were pissed.
You like racing home to see Chris Angel Mind Freak?
We did. I'm pretty sure she cried because we couldn't figure it out. Anyways, I love Chris Angel.
Right.
So, but I don't even know how he came up. I think it was because we were talking about Vegas, and then maybe I brought him up.
Does he do magic?
So no, but I did learn though that he does have one card. He was like, I have one card trick, but it doesn't really go that well. And I was like, don't even worry.
Wait, let's.
What?
This is actually amazing because he hears like, I used to be obsessed with Chris Angel, and he's like, got it. He's like, actually, I have a card trick. Like, is he trying to like impress you with this?
No, we were joking off. We were joking.
I do like that he also was like, it doesn't go well. Like, let's just set the bar here. Like,
I think that's great. He was really open and honest and vulnerable.
Did you tell him that you do a card trick?
Yes, I did. I was like, of course I did, because I have two tricks. And one is a really easy breezy one. I use it on anybody I can when I have a deck of cards because it's easy, and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes people know. You know the one, right?
I do. I know actually all of the magic tricks you do. Yeah.
Well, that's because Sophia is my apprentice on my second.
On the second magic trick.
The second magic trick.
A role I take very seriously.
She actually really does. Like we were doing.
I'm so sorry, but you did kind of make me lock in. You were like, it's time to lock in. And I did. I'm not saying I didn't, but
it's really, really good. And because we get people involved, and then we do mind reading. Actually, I won't even put it in quotation marks.
Don't put it in quotes.
Yeah, I'm a bad magician. We do mind reading. And anyways, God, now I could talk about magic for hours.
So you're saying that like if his card trick goes well versus if it goes poorly, which one is hotter to you?
Well, I don't think I'm gonna think it's hot. I'll have fun if it goes well. But he's already said I think I'm gonna have fun no matter what.
That's fair. I saw something on Reddit the other day that somewhat related to this was a woman was dating a man who was a magician, and she was like, I had to like make him stop bringing magic into the bedroom, like it was a hard boundary. And I was like, that's already so creepy and bad. And then during sex he pretended to pull something out of her as like a magic trick.
So yeah, that would be
that's so that's not for you. That's not like a mind freak for you.
I am not gonna no. I don't think I'd like that. But one time a guy, he was like, he did this huge elaborate.
My heart is racing with excitement.
Well, he did this huge elaborate magic trick out of cards, and had his friend record it, put it on a hard drive, and then mailed it to me because we didn't live in the same place. And he put it to
I'm actually on another planet right now. I'm actually like experiencing Jupiter. I don't know. I'm so sorry. Mailing a hard drive to someone is one of the most thirsty things ever, and then it has magic on it.
Yeah, to a song that I really liked.
I have never been wooed, loved, like wanted that much. Like that's actually kind of amazing. I don't think it's hot. Like, I want to be clear, I would never date that person afterward. I'm so sorry to him. Like, that's really sweet, but I would not. But like, that's like,
I was like, wow, you put in effort. Like, it was a whole elaborate trick done to the song that I really liked, and he knew I liked it. It was like our song.
I'm so sorry. I respect magicians. I
just love magic. I think it's fun. I'm like, you are crazy. What are you doing? Where did that come from? Seriously? Oh, we need to go to a magic show. I'm freaking out
now I'm scared you're going to date him.
I won't date him, but I really, really want to get like sawed in half. Like, I really want. Okay. I'm serious. We went to Magic Castle.
That's like the last thing I want to happen to me.
I want to so bad, and I was honestly so disappointed that I wasn't called up on stage when we went to Magic Castle, because I was like, I'm right here, and I'm like really excited, like, and they didn't. Remember?
Okay, so if anyone listening has the connection for getting Kelsey sawed in half, real or magic. No, don't do that.
Okay, no. Yeah,
just magic only. Magic only.
Please.
Yeah. Just let us know. Okay, so I'm excited for you and this guy that he's already really taking the steps necessary to woo you, which he'll get to the thumb drive, but now he's just telling you he has a shitty card trick.
Yeah, and that's great because I also have a shitty card trick.
Kind of a match made in heaven.
Actually. Yeah.
All right, well, before we get too deep in the Chris Angel mind freak of it all, let's talk about today's guest and today's show. So today we're going to have a guest on who's going to tell you Delaney's business. You don't know Delaney. You don't know any of their business, right? No. So you're going to be hearing about someone dating their lacrosse coach. You're going to be hearing about wedding hookups and getting tossed around the bedroom. Oh. Pretty exciting. And the person who's going to be role-playing as Delaney and reading all of Delaney's answers is the hilarious comedian. He does stand-up. He's written for HBO. He was on Hacks. EJ Marcus. Welcome, EJ Marcus. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thanks for having me.
We're so excited. Okay, so to get started, you said a little bit before the show, you like gossip shows. You like talking about things, or at least hearing about things that aren't your business.
I love gossip.
Do you like it in your life? If you hear gossip, are you going to tell your friends?
Here's the thing. I've been struggling with this a lot recently and also for my whole life, which is that I love talking to people about gossip. I actually feel like gossiping about someone is kind of a way of showing that you love them.
Yeah. No, I'm going to tell everyone what's going on with you.
Yeah. Because I'm like, I would hope that my friends are a little bit talking shit about me.
Yes.
Because that means they're paying attention.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're keeping track of the narrative of like what's going on.
Exactly. So when I do it to other people, I'm like, most of the time I'm like, and with love,
Yeah.
With so much love, they are dating a really shitty person right now.
With love, they are bothering me honestly so much.
So you like hearing things that aren't, as the title of the show, not your business. Yeah. They're just things that you're like, I shouldn't know this, but I want to know.
Yeah, because I'm like, it also reveals just sort of like human, like what everybody's sort of doing and what's normal and what's not.
I feel like it's like when you see a trailer before the movies and you get that great moment of like pure judgment where you're like, I wouldn't see that, I would see that. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I wouldn't do that, I would do that kind of vibes. Like you just get this like pure rush of like,
totally,
I would never, or like I could be.
Yeah, especially if you're talking about it in a group and then everyone can kind of go around and be like, well, I think that's okay actually because this isn't this,
right?
And, yes, it's cool to hear where everybody lies on that.
I agree.
It's always interesting to see how other people's like opinions differ from yours on like maybe a crazy situation. You're like, really you think that was okay?
Yeah totally, because it's surprising. Yeah,
it is.
I had a friend that in a friend group, she had started dating someone new, and then she slept over at her best guy friend's house in his bed because she was drunk, and she was like, I don't want to drive home, so I'll just sleep over in his bed with him. And her boyfriend was mad, and it like completely split the friend group of like, is this a reasonable thing to do, or is this like insane and so bad, and like,
is he being crazy, or like do we get where he's coming from?
It was a topic for like a month. The nuances. It was
Yeah.
a like nitty gritty. Like we were
Yeah.
getting to like a granular level of like how drunk do you have to be?
Right.
What did they
Yeah.
sleep in? Like what happened?
I
Where-
wasn't even there or friends with you guys, but we've talked about that.
Yeah. Well,
You were
years
filled in
later.
when you joined the friend group.
no, yeah. I was like,
Yeah, it's
hi,
like,
welcome. So
okay.
your paperwork is coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where did you fall? Like, just out of curiosity, like, what was your opinion?
I honestly was like, the fact that you're drunk and you can't go home, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Like safety, absolutely 1st. On the other hand, I was like, I do think that those two people that ended up in a bed kind of had always had some vibes.
See, isn't that
that's-
always how it goes?
And that's why I was like, if that had
Yeah.
been any other person, I would have been like, it's weird for him to be mad.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, green light for her, like no big deal.
Yeah.
But that
This time
time,
I was like,
this time I was like, well,
Because it was probably like a little flirty, even if it's like nothing happened and was not.
totally.
Yeah.
And
You know.
nothing did happen. Like, I absolutely don't think anything happened, but I am like, that was a little bit weird of who it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very situational.
There's also
Yeah.
couches.
Right. It wasn't the only option. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Totally. There's,
have to.
we have to. There's only a bed and the rest of the house burned down.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like it's really dangerous out there. Like- okay, so for this podcast, you're going to be sharing someone else's business, which is kind of the most, again, that's the most fun business to share. Like it is fun to tell a story where you did something nuts, I think, but it's always good when you get to like share someone else's.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah.
the pressure off yourself.
Yeah, totally. Because I mean, if I'm sharing something that I did, like I am going to sort of amend certain parts. Obviously, I mean, I'm not going to be totally transparent about the crazy thing I did.
No. Or I'll like slowly over time be like,
Slowly.
so
Yeah,
there's like a little
yeah.
more information.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
oh, I guess I was like speeding or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I was going 85 in a 20 when I hit
yeah.
her.
But it's like that doesn't matter. Like that doesn't matter.
I was pure of heart about it. That's
Yeah.
Kelsey's
Yeah.
favorite phrase.
Well, like
Yeah.
I often am pure of heart, and sometimes
Often.
Yeah.
no, I am every single time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the person whose business you're going to be sharing today is Delaney.
Delaney.
And I'm going to give you this. And you have not, just to remind everybody, you don't know what's in there. Kelsey doesn't know what's in there. She doesn't know any of Delaney's business. You don't know any of Delaney's business that you're about to read.
No. Yeah.
I'm the only one. I interviewed Delaney before the show, got all of her hot goss. It's going to be very fun. You kind of understand how this is going to go?
Yes.
You feel good about it? You
I
ready to
feel-
share someone else's stories and business?
I feel great.
Okay. So before you can go ahead and open your envelope, and
Okay.
before you get into character as Delaney and completely let someone else's existence take over, and you'll become Delaney by the end of the day.
Okay.
By the way, I'm gonna just introduce her to you. Sorry that it's
No,
like.
it's so,
It's really
It's
official.
my fault for sure.
No,
Okay.
it's
No,
actually
no,
not.
no,
It's
no.
really official because you know, Kelsey will peek or you'll peek, and then
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
know,
But I've been told I open things like an ape. So
Oh,
Really? You have?
I shouldn't have said that to you. We shouldn't have said that. I'm gonna go ahead and defend
Well,
you.
I mean, sort of. I don't know.
You
For,
did-
for
you
those
did great.
listening, the envelope is a little maimed, but that's okay.
You were being so sweet about it.
Yeah.
So,
I was
It's a
trying.
sweet ape.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coco.
Yeah, a well-meaning ape. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Like signing kitten. All right. So Delaney is 31. She lives in Ithaca, New York.
Okay.
She's bisexual. She, her. And there are 3 little pieces of information I'm going to give you about Delaney before you start.
Okay.
She says that she described herself to me as culturally a lesbian but bisexual, which I love because it feels like socially conservative. Sorry, backwards.
Yeah.
Someone being
Socially
socially conservative
liberal.
but fiscally liberal is amazing. They're like,
I
spend all
know.
the money you want, but I absolutely hate minorities. Like,
I know. I'm like, that
I'm sure
person
there's-
probably exists, right?
Oh
yeah.
no, they're out
I'm
there.
sure.
I'm sure.
Delaney, though, is non-monogamous and is currently dating 2 straight couples, or I guess kind of straight, and
Dating both of the members of each couple.
dating both the members of each couple.
Okay.
Wait, 2 separate couples?
Yes, we will be getting into it.
Delaney's
Do
got her
not
plate a little
worry.
full.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Delaney has a lot going on
Yeah.
for
Oh
her.
my god.
Oh my gosh.
She's probably got the most organized like iPhone calendar, I imagine.
Yeah.
She's like,
I hope.
Yeah.
I hope.
it's like
or she's
blocked
gonna
off in
spiral.
color.
Or we're going to
coded.
hear about. maybe
We're
she
going to hear about
doesn't.
some
Maybe
things. And Delaney said that she had gone back and dated almost everyone she's ever broken up with for another week and a half. So she says she doesn't have the one who got away.
Wow.
She's perfect to me. This is
Iconic, right?
amazing.
That actually is, yeah.
I
wow.
was like, who's the one who got away? And she's like, well, I've been in a lot of relationships with women and like they end and then I go back and like we date for a week and a half and, you know, we see. And I almost wanted to like blow a whistle. I was like, so I'm so sorry. A week and a half? Like that's the,
That's
you
the
get back together.
Yeah.
specific. Yeah.
right.
And then you realize like, whoa, no, we should be broken up.
That seems kind of horrible.
Emotionally confusing.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure. For sure. I can't.
I also wonder, like, who does she instigate it every time?
Right.
She did have
That's like
like
her pattern.
Right.
her like answer about it was very. She was like, I just never want to leave anything unturned. And when I have like interest in someone, I always want to investigate that. And I never want to close myself off to any intimacy. And so it was like a very positive answer. And it sounded like again, she was like, I don't really have a one that got away. I chased after it. And I was like, this is such a positive way of being like, yeah, I get back together with everybody. That seems like it is working for you, but
It
a
does.
cheat code.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just
Like she figured it out.
let's try it out again.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a free spirit.
Oh, she is. You're going to
Yeah.
find out so many fun things as you become Delaney. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay,
I can't
so
wait.
the first question, first things first.
Okay.
What was the first time you had sex like?
Okay. I made out with my girlfriends at sleepovers a lot. And in high school, I was dating a girl and there was lots of kissing and touching. Okay, awesome. But what felt like my first fully sexual experience was my first serious boyfriend. I was so in love with him and he was so cute. Wow, I'm like, I don't know anyone that talks about their first boyfriend like this.
That's what
that's
she
sweet.
keeps throughout this entire thing. She keeps describing how hot people were. And like, you will find this again and again in here. And it was like so heartwarming. She was like, he was so hot. And I was like, Delaney.
It's like so much respect for your past lovers. I really actually
Right?
I love that.
I love that.
It's very positive. We were just so horny. And it was that golden time between when you graduate high school and when you start college and you have no responsibilities. I would go over to his house and his parents were out every day that summer and we'd just roll around and make out. We had sex one day and it was ... fine.
Fine.
Well, I mean, yeah, I feel like that's classic of sex at that age.
Yeah,
kind of.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
the making out and rolling around part is the best part because no one knows actually how to have sex.
Yes.
I-
You're like, what?
Yeah, and then
What
you're like, is this is really
this was
awkward.
it? Yeah, yes.
I feel like I had the opposite experience where the sex I had, I was like, I've seen this in porn. I've watched it. And I was like, I know like kind of the mechanics. I get what's happening. But to me, I was like, I do not know what's happening with kissing. So I just kind of was like,
Wow.
Yeah,
I don't
porn
really
kind of
know.
leaves that part
They
out.
do.
often,
They
yeah.
do. They don't really put the like making out, rolling
Yeah.
around. I was like, I'm really not sure what's going
So
on
you kind
here.
of skip past that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I really did. I was like,
Really?
I don't know what's happening. So I kind of panicked. I was like, we don't have to.
No, don't kiss me.
Literally.
Let's go to
And
bed.
I
Let's
was
do it.
doing
Just
hand
go.
signals. I was like, go.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's a vibe for sure. But like, was that part fun?
Oh, no, I lost my virginity to Storage Wars. That was playing in the background. So it was like not very romantic.
Yeah.
No.
But you're just kind of like, check.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
kind of like that. I mean, like, again, I think a fine is good
Yeah.
for your first time. I
I
feel like
think
it's
so
like,
too. Yeah.
okay.
Is there a Storage Wars theme song?
I don't want to know what path this is going to go down.
Well, I'm just kind of wondering, like, I don't know, like, if how you would feel if you heard that song. Would it like bring you back?
Pavlovian sort of. Yeah.
Like,
response.
whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is anyone else so horny right now?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my God.
I miss him. Yeah.
Oh, gotta call him.
We'll find it.
Okay, so there's more about Delaney's first time on
There's-
the next.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So it was fine. It also lasted so long.
Oh.
That's unique, I would say.
Yeah.
He was inside of me and thrusting for like 3 hours.
Wait. That's so bad.
Okay, I'm like rug burn alert. Like I'm like
I said, I was
not-
like, ow.
like literally
Like
ouch.
a water slide
my
that's
God.
dry.
Yeah, and like also
Christ.
probably a UTI, I would imagine.
Oh, minimum. Minimum.
Yeah,
Minimum.
literally.
Anything you can put
Azo
in.
pills would not.
Not
help at all.
Ouchie. Okay. Not. Oh, okay. She clarifies. Not in the same exact position, but still. I remember looking at the clock and being like, "Holy shit! Is this what sex is? This is a time commitment. People are doing this all the time."
That's what she thought. She was like, man, who has time for 3 hours?
That is so funny because that is so much a part of like when you first start having sex. You're like, so this is what everybody's been talking about.
Yeah.
What is it? And then like you're just like getting information from like these weird sexual experiences you have.
Yes.
It is so funny. Like, as soon as she said that, I was like, oh, yeah, this is your example.
Right,
So,
right.
like, now 3 hours is what's in your head.
You're like,
Wow.
that's why people say like up all night. Like
Yeah, she's like, holy shit, how do people have time to keep a job? Like, what?
full-time job
So
alone.
worried.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. She's
God.
stressed about her future.
She
Yeah.
literally was. Okay, so 3 hours. Did you come, Delaney?
Absolutely not. Not even close.
Did you guys continue?
yeah, yeah.
I asked her if she remembers if he came, and she was like, I literally don't remember. And I was like, oh my God.
I'm inclined to
at 3
say no
hours,
because
yeah.
like
3 hours. It's like
Why?
anything could have happened in 3 hours.
yeah.
Like, you could have watched the entirety of like apocalypse now.
Titanic,
Like,
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
3
Or
hours
maybe
is
not that
really
one, but-
insane. I wonder. Sorry, is this fucked up? Was he on like some sort of medication or something?
I'm wondering, were there
Oh,
pills involved?
maybe
Like,
he
what?
was
Yeah.
like nervous,
Like,
thinking
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
he's
like-
like panicking. He's like, I gotta call the hospital at 4, but
Yeah.
if we can do this in 3, that'd be great.
Oh my God.
Did
Yeah.
you guys continue seeing each other after that?
Oh my God, yes. I was so in love with him.
Oh.
That's sweet.
I know, she's like so happy about it.
For the next month or two before I left, we'd have sex several times a week.
Again,
Okay,
time
so,
commitment
yeah,
for
I'm like
her.
wondering
Wow.
how long
Hours.
each of those was.
Right.
We stayed together when I went away to college, and then he just got sad about us being so far apart. It just wasn't doing anything for me anymore, so I broke it off when I came back for Thanksgiving. Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
That's
Like,
good. That's
yeah.
a good time to do it.
Yes.
With
him loose.
family.
You
Yeah.
absolutely should.
Yeah.
That's what Thanksgiving is really all about. Like, they want it
Breaking
to be
up.
this like really problematic holiday, and I'm like, it's actually
Yeah.
it's about a
actually
breakup.
It's for college freshmen.
yeah.
It's for college
It
freshmen.
really
It's
is.
like
It
kind of a
is.
gift.
It's
That's
the
what the
beginnings.
Pilgrims did for us.
Yeah,
They did a
yeah.
lot bad.
Right, but
Genocide.
Yeah.
And then they did one good.
Yeah.
Gave us
College
the breakup
freshman.
Give
one.
us the
Yeah.
first break of the year. Yeah.
Right.
Aw.
Did you break up with a? No, you didn't go to college with a boyfriend, did you?
No, I didn't. I got a boyfriend pretty much immediately when I got to college. Then
Did-
we stayed together for all of college.
Did you
Wow.
break
I
up with him
know.
over Thanksgiving after college?
No, let's
Amazing
see.
question, yeah.
No, I don't even know. I tried to break up with him a million times, so I can't remember when it finally
my
stuck.
God.
Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he wouldn't change his profile picture after you guys broke up, and it was like
Oh,
still you
yeah.
guys, and you kept being like,
Yes.
"Please change it. Your family thinks we're together." And I was like,
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
that is strange.
It was.
Yeah.
I think like his Instagram and Facebook, he wouldn't change it, and so people were still asking. That's
For
kind
like
of
a
funny. being
year
like,
later.
his Facebook is still you guys, which
Yeah.
is like hilarious. 'Cause
people
who's on
reporting
Facebook?
to you, kind of. Yeah.
Yes,
Kind of.
yes.
It is so, but that does. I mean, I feel like there's so many politics around social media and relationships
Yeah.
too, where it's like, the posting you on the Instagram or whatever. It's
Oh, there
Oh,
are.
yeah,
there
that's a whole
are.
thing,
And
yeah.
I like that there are because that's a whole language that I can then interpret from afar.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I see someone who has some pictures that all of a sudden get taken down, I'm like,
Oh.
Yeah.
I
we're
start connecting
learning.
the dots.
absolutely, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We're all playing detective with that. I feel like,
100%.
Yeah.
When someone doesn't post anything about their partner ever, I'm like,
Okay, so
yeah,
yep.
it's a little bit.
a little bit. Okay, so have you ever seen or hooked up with him again?
I would love to hook up with him again. I think it would just be such a good data point.
Isn't that?
What?
She just was like, I want to see what's happening now.
I guess that's kind of
I get that actually.
Yeah.
I get that.
Only
because it like would be so different, but
Yeah.
also you'd be kind of like, wait,
Now, wait a minute.
I think it might be a bummer when I've done that in the past. Going to like an ex and then hooking up. It's like, oh,
it's a little bit of a
yeah.
letdown.
I do think that like
Yeah.
time distance from it though makes it like very intriguing.
That would be interesting.
Like I don't ever want to hook up with my ex from that time period ever again, but I do think it would be almost interesting to be like, what would it be like in today's brain?
Yeah. You're,
Not-
like taking notes as
Yeah, I'm like,
Right.
that.
Especially because it's like, okay, you've had all these other experiences, like sexual and just like in general.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so you're like, yeah, you're just, I mean, you are such a different like, I feel like such a different person.
Such a
from high
different
school.
person.
Oh,
my
yeah.
gosh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like I was
Night and
such
day.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I sucked.
You're
Sorry.
a kid. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Oh, it would, yeah, good data point. He's still very handsome. Well, okay. In high school, I thought he was so smart and interesting, and I wonder if he's as smart as I remember him being, or if he's like a tool now. Yeah.
Okay.
I did talk to him once afterward. He had given me a framed photo of us to take to college. Aw. And I switched out the photo and found a note he'd written on the back of that, which was so sweet and earnest. If you ever, quote, if you ever read this, I wonder if we're still together, if you ever think about me.
Wow. Okay. Craigslist. What is it?
Misconnections?
Yeah, this
Like-
is kind of
Wow.
gonna bring them together.
I mean, that is the thing about young love.
Oh my god.
It's so
so
earnest and special
true.
sometimes.
I put hundreds when I left for college. I put hundreds. I've never told anyone. This is so embarrassing. Why they bring it up? But I put hundreds of Post-it notes around my boyfriend's room while he was gone. I like had his mom let me into his house. Put Post-it notes everywhere.
Yeah.
And covered his whole room with like memories and like things we'd done.
Wow.
I know,
really
and that guy
sweet.
sucked, but I was so cool. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh, I was
when you're just caught up in it, like honestly, for me, I feel like at that age, it wasn't really that much about the person.
Not at all.
You're
No.
you're really figuring out yourself. So you're like, okay, like what's the kind of romantic thing like I would do? Like,
100%. That's like what it is. Like what you
Yeah,
said. It's like
yeah.
this like performance of
Yeah.
partnership.
Well, I also feel like especially when you're like when you're socialized as a woman, it's like you're not supposed to love yourself. Like that's kind of crazy to do, but like you are allowed to see yourself through a theoretical partner's eyes and have him love you.
That's gonna stick with me for a long time.
Like, because you're kind of like, wait, I am lovable, but like I can't say that out loud.
Like not to everybody, but like maybe one guy would find it this way.
Yeah,
like,
maybe this one theoretical man I'm inventing. Wow. So she finds the note. I find the note. Me, Delaney. So I texted him a picture of the note, like, look what I found. But that was it.
They never really, like, she was like, they talked for a second, but she's like, I love that she's still like, he's so hot, I would definitely hook up. If by the end of this podcast, you think you're Delaney's ex and you still want to fuck Delaney, she's open to it. Just she's that out there.
Yeah.
And please, and let us know.
Yeah.
DM me, email the show.
And we do want to be
Delaney,
invited to the
tell
wedding.
us.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we
Please,
have to be invited to the wedding.
Yeah, or at least like the engagement party. Like I would take. I'm inviting myself now.
No,
too.
I would take it.
we're gonna go. We're gonna go.
Delaney. Like, so I did play you. All right. So question number 2: who is this one's so fun? I'm so excited for this story. Who is your worst ex?
Oh my God, that would be Michelle. She was the captain. It's like I don't know the speed at which this interview took place, but I like to imagine her answering instantly.
She did.
Like,
I
no.
The way you answered that was perfect. I really saw it.
There's a question coming up where I want to give you her read of it, and I literally made a note in mind to be like, give the line read of what Delaney said. It was so funny to me.
It's amazing because I'm so curious. She was the captain of my lacrosse team in college. Okay, hot, to be honest.
Yeah.
I got there as a freshman and saw the muscliest, hottest, gayest person I'd ever seen, and I was like, you please.
She was so horny this whole podcast. I mean, this whole interview. She was just like, and she said about like 8 different people, like, I want to kiss you. And she kept saying it like that. And I was like, I can't leave all of these in there.
Yeah,
but
like it's
she was like
repetitive.
so.
Good for her. She's awesome.
I love when
great.
people have amazing game.
It
Like,
was
it's so fun to watch and be a part of.
Yes. Like she was so fun to talk to. I was like, tell me more. I want to be more like you.
Yeah, it's literally
confidence.
inspirational. Yeah,
Yes.
it's so cool. I was like, you please, I would like to kiss you.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay.
Sort of, yeah. She also had a long-term feud with my older sister, oh my God, who had gone to the same college and played lacrosse there. My sister had graduated, but Michelle was still there, and she hated my sister, and my sister hated her.
Oh my God.
Drama from the start.
It's like
Also, she
Shakespearean.
didn't give a reason that they hated each other. They just hated each
They just
other.
hated each other.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Okay.
Okay, so how did things start with you and Michelle?
I saw her and my eyes went goo-goo, and I was like, I'm going to kiss you. At our first lacrosse party when, for the record, I was still dating sweet, sweet boy from home, we started making out.
She kept calling him sweet, sweet boy.
Oh. Okay, so this is pre-Thanksgiving.
This is pre-Thanksgiving.
Pre-Thanksgiving.
It was like right
Is
away.
this Halloween? Oh,
Oh, it might be.
That would
This
also be
feels like
classic.
Halloween
Yeah.
vibes.
We've talked about how horny Halloween is as a holiday.
Yes.
Oh
I
my
also
God.
feel like everyone
Insane.
who's born in October is like a little bit of a freak about it because
Yeah.
they're like, that's my holiday. And it's like,
Yeah.
It's a deeply horny holiday. And it's also like, I mean, especially in college.
Oh.
Yeah. That's when people make moves. That's
oh my
like
God,
when it
it's
happens.
the biggest
yeah.
night of the year.
Yeah.
Biggest.
Because you're also kind of like, who am I going to date this year? And I feel like Halloween is when you kind of like can start that, and then you're together for winter, and it's,
It's
sort of-
really
yeah.
planting
It's like
the
Rush,
seeds.
but for like you're rushing, but to get
Yes.
a partner.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I'm gonna get laid.
Okay, so they're making out. She stopped and was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you sure you want to do this? Okay, movie star alert. Apparently, drunk me says, yeah, I know what I want, and I want you.
Wow.
I can't tell you how similar to how she said it. You just said it. I can't even tell you.
This is so awesome. Oh, God. And that was the beginning of a 3-year on again, off again secret affair.
Wow.
Why?
Secret.
Secret from the lacrosse team, secret from the coaches, secret from my sister, secret from, well, pretty much everyone.
Yes. So thank you for the read on that. That was actually so perfect.
It's really heartbreaking.
It is. Okay, you'll find out why it was secret. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, so did it get serious?
I was so into her, and we got very close, and we definitely fell in love. She was always pushing me away the whole time.
Oh. Okay.
I was like, you don't want to date me? Okay, I'll take whatever I can get from you. Ugh.
No.
Bad. When she, yeah, that's so
That
real.
sucks.
So
Yeah,
real. I
it
feel like,
is.
especially like if you're dating someone older and you're
Yeah.
kind of like obsessed with them, it's
Yep.
like,
100%.
happens to the best of
Also,
us.
if you think somebody is cool in college or like hot, then it's just so like desperation.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
oh,
Yes.
whatever, I'm
And
being
you're
chill.
trying so
and
hard.
yeah,
Yeah.
they
Oh my
can get away
God.
with murder. Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And your friends are like, I feel like they're mean to you. And you're like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
get what's actually happening.
Everything is really good. Yeah. No, we're in love.
Oh God. Okay, she names it. There were bad power dynamics and weird experience dynamics. That's capitalized.
Okay.
This was the first girl I'd ever had full I'm inside her, she's inside me sex with.
So, yeah.
Perfect way to describe it. Sex with her was so great and fun. I was so into it. And she was also into it when we were together. But as soon as we weren't together, she wanted nothing to do with me.
What?
That sucks.
Michelle?
Michelle's
Michelle.
Michelle. Like, bummer.
Yeah.
Boo.
Didn't play her, it
Yeah.
seems. Yeah.
All right. So did you see other people as well during those years?
We were never exclusive. She wouldn't even tell people she was my girlfriend. So I was like, okay, I'm going to keep dating other people. But when she found out I had dated someone else, it was a huge problem. Ugh, also classic.
Classic.
She wants you at her beck and call. She was so jealous and mad at me. She wouldn't talk to me for a month. We'd been texting constantly, meeting up every other day. And then all of a sudden she would stop talking to me completely.
Ew.
Scary.
Ew.
One time, after 3 weeks of zero communication, I saw her at a party. One of our mutual friends took me aside. The mutual friend was like, I have to tell you something. Michelle got back together with her ex-girlfriend from high school, and that's why she's icing you out.
Okay. This friend apparently was like, I hate that the new girlfriend from high school or whatever. And so just give me some time. The friend was like, give me some time. This will be over soon. So that friend was like diabolical and
The
was
friend's
like,
going to kill the girlfriend?
I don't know. What if she like pulled her into a bathroom and was like, this won't last long, don't worry. And I was
I
like,
got this
honestly, I do see myself in that person. I'm not gonna lie. I've made sure some things have ended.
Sure. You're like, I'm like the connecting factor here. Like, I have to fix it.
I've made sure that some partners don't feel as welcome as maybe I would normally make a person feel.
Pretty Sophia coded.
Yeah.
It is because they're shitty.
not
I just
bad,
want to be
yeah.
clear. It's like shitty people like this. It's not like
yeah.
Like if if your partner's nice to you, I'm not going to be like,
Yeah, you're not like randomly mean.
No,
but it's
no,
like
I'm not
sometimes people need to get a message.
yeah, like you're gonna play along with the group.
Just give me just give me 3 days.
Like that's literally what.
You've even said that before, I swear to God.
Well, about some of the guys. Like I literally in my head, I'm like, the clock starts right now. It's like a stopwatch. I'm like, don't worry, buddy, I will outlast you. Like
The thing is that I've dated some real winners. So
Okay.
that's
thanks for
Okay.
putting it in quotes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
'cause boo.
Boo.
But
Yeah.
major.
Yeah.
Bad vibes.
Are you like conscious of it while that's happening, or are you like you're like, no, he's amazing?
I feel like I've done both.
Okay.
I feel like it starts with it's amazing, but that's also because it's the beginning and it's exciting. Like
is,
I have,
yeah.
Yeah.
like, that's very natural. I just don't have any excitement over like a guy named like Steve or some like I don't care, and I'm not dating him, so it's not exciting to me. So it's like very easy to see through. But you're like. You're getting the good stuff, and I'm getting like
Yeah, that's really hard when someone has the love goggles on and you're like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to get through to you right now.
but like you just smoke them out. You just wait them out. You're like, okay.
It's
Yeah.
like I'm playing Sims and you're watching, waiting your turn.
Oh my gosh, this reminds me of the best idea I
Yeah.
ever had that I forgot to tell you. I'm so sorry. This is like a trigger for me of this like unlock. I think when you start dating a guy now, I'm going to have you make him on The Sims. And then I think that will make it clear to you.
I had to delete
what you're
Sims from my computer though.
I'll buy you a new
It's too much
computer
time.
and you're
Yeah.
going to...
It was too many gigs. I just
It was a time commitment.
I'm
too.
serious. I had to delete it like a couple of weeks ago actually
Yeah.
because I was like, I'm gonna make some people Sims. I can't remember who. Probably the last guy I dated. I don't know. I was gonna make a big house and kill him.
I need you to
Sure.
make it at the beginning so you're like, oh, I am noticing that like one, he looks a little weird, which is fine. Like we all have, that's
Okay.
fine. But then you can also have maybe like a personality situation that you notice. I think this could be good. It will be a reflection
I'll
process.
do it tonight. I'll do it tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I've got some
Keep me
work to do.
updated
Yeah,
as
I
well.
will, I
I'm
will.
curious
Yeah,
about it.
we'll make Sims of all of us and we'll be in there too. Okay, so
right. So the friend's gonna kill the girlfriend. Only after 3 weeks did I find out why she wasn't talking to me. She said nothing.
that's just crazy behavior. That's
Oh.
so rude.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did it end? Was it her graduation? This is actually the line read that was amazing. So I asked her, I said, how did it end? Did she graduate? And she goes, oh, thank you so much for asking. No. Like that fast. It was amazing.
Right, because it's like, well, you would think that would be it, but no.
But no.
She graduated and then started a doctoral program. She became a grad student and also the coach of the team. So she stuck around.
Oh, Lord.
And I was still on the team.
Come on.
Yikes,
Get
yikes,
me out of here.
yikes. But also maybe hot, honestly. But
Yeah,
I mean,
I
that's
mean,
fucked up to say, I guess.
No,
but-
it's not, because I would absolutely,
No.
if I already had like ended things with somebody and then they became a coach and I'd already found a hot dynamic with them, I feel like that would play
I would
into.
eat it up.
Yeah.
And then a few years later, I'd be like, that was really bad.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
But I did that.
Totally.
Yeah.
At that point, we were not together.
Okay, so how
Okay.
did it end?
It totally blew up when I found out that she'd been telling our mutual friends that she wasn't into me at all, and that I was following her around like a little puppy dog, and I was obsessed with her. Okay,
Come on.
evil Michelle.
Yeah.
In private, she'd been telling me that she loves me and had nenever felt this way about another person.
Come on.
Wait, that sucks. Because also, this is like her first queer relationship.
Yes.
Too.
I know.
That sucks.
And also just like there's a lot that I think I could put up with, but somebody being like, actually, Sophia's pathetic behind like that
Yeah.
would like do so much damage to my ego to be like, oh, she's obsessed with me and I do not like her. Like,
Yeah, because I feel like that's often like your actual worst fear, especially when you're like in an insecure kind of relationship with
Yes.
someone. Like
Yeah.
that's the worst thing they could be saying about
especially
you.
if they are. I asked her, I was like, I'm not doubting that you guys were in love, but I was like, was she like texting you like and verbalizing to you, I'm in love, not just. And she was like, oh yeah, we said it all the time. And I was like,
Why do people do that? I feel like I've heard this before. Like, this is unfortunately kind of common situation.
it also wasn't that Michelle wasn't out. Like, keep it, like, it's not like it was like, oh, we have to keep a secret or something. It was just like, Michelle has like full on problems with herself, probably.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
be
yeah.
real. But
Yeah. Ugh, sad.
Yeah.
It was so humiliating to feel like I only knew a fraction of what was happening in the relationship. I thought I was an equal partner and that I also had agency, and that when she would do things that hurt my feelings, that I'd been doing a good job of navigating them and talking through them, only to find out that my friends, who were seniors at the time, thought I was a weird obsessed loser.
Oh.
I know. It was like Delaney. Delaney, my friend, my girl.
Wow.
Yeah, also like the senior's opinion of you, and now it's like, oh, this little like she's following her around, like sad.
Yes.
Yeah, and you're like thinking that you're killing it with your older friends, and then they're just like talking shit about
This
you.
is like heartbreaking. That brought, when she told me this, I was like, if I see Michelle and I don't know any information about this woman, it's on site.
It's on
Yeah,
site.
yeah,
Oh.
that's so damaging.
Oh,
I feel like that actually now I feel like when I was in high school I had some senior friends, not that I dated, but I feel like this is kind of a typical like senior freshman situation.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
oh, they're annoying. But you are like close friends with this person, in this case dating them. I don't know, it's so interesting and weird. Kids are crazy.
it
Yeah,
is weird
kids
that
are
we're
crazy.
putting 14. Sorry that I'm drinking this on camera. It's upsetting for everyone, and we all have to survive it every time.
it's cool. It's really cool.
It's really normal.
Yeah,
I do feel like it's weird that we put 14-year-olds in school with 18-year-olds. Like, I
It is
don't think
weird.
there's like a fix for that.
It's bizarre, yeah.
But like 14 and 18 are far apart.
yeah,
I
totally.
think. Okay, is this true that like in other countries they do it differently, where it's like it's more like literally there's like a junior high kind of situation?
That's how it was
think-
where I grew
Yeah,
up.
they
Oh,
like
really?
break it up a
Yeah.
little bit differently, I feel like.
I
That
was
makes a
7th through
lot
9th.
more sense to me.
Yeah.
Like developmentally, because like
Yeah.
when you're a freshman in high school, you are still mentally a middle schooler.
You're a middle
Totally,
schooler.
yeah.
Let's be
Totally.
so real. I feel like 16. I feel like it should just be like the
Yeah.
last 2 years of
Yeah,
high school.
yeah.
Okay, on a way more positive note,
Okay.
what is the best sex you've ever had?
I went to a college friend's wedding, and all of his other college friends were there, including this guy, Jason. He was muscly. Okay.
She
loves
loves-
muscles.
I know.
He was muscly and had long, dark, curly hair. He was so pretty, and I'd always had a crush on him. But either I was dating someone or he was, so nothing had ever happened. Okay. This sounds awesome.
Yeah, tension.
The night before the wedding, we went out to dinner with a big group of people, and it was a great time. And there was a lot of flirting between Jason and I. So I was like, this could happen. As the group was breaking up for the night, we were all standing in front of my hotel, and I grabbed him and I was like, do you want to come up to my room? In front of everyone. Oh my God.
I screamed on the phone. You can hear like there's literal like a loud scream on the recording where I was like,
That is so cool.
it was so cool. I was
is.
like, I literally kept asking her to like verify. I was like, so your friends all knew and heard? And she was like, yeah. I was like, come up to my room. Let's go. I was
Yeah.
like, what?
That's also such an awesome thing, because I feel like I have some friends that are like unabashed in this way, where it's like they'll just like hit on someone in front of all of our friends. And I feel like I get in my head where I'm like, how humiliating for my friends to see me flirt.
Same. Oh
Because
my
flirting
God.
is so embarrassing.
It's one of the
Yeah,
most
it
shameful
is.
things you can do. Like it's like you should put your head under a cover and like
Yeah.
just do it in private. Like don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So it's awesome to me when people are just like, yeah, I'm flirting, whatever.
I think it's so cool for them. And then inside me, I have that like awful icky thing of like, don't you feel shame? Shouldn't you feel shame?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm like, whoa, maybe don't put that on other people that you have a
Totally.
You have
Right.
something to unlock.
Totally.
You know?
I think I flirt in front of people, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
I think I have in front of you. I
think
definitely have in front of you.
I know you have many times.
One time we were in Italy and I was flirting with this guy, and to try and impress him, I had a lot to drink, but I started eating a plant.
Like there's a plant at this restaurant and Kelsey starts like chewing on it / biting the plant. And I took a photo because I was like, I need you to remember tomorrow that this happened.
Were you trying to do it in sort of like a seductive kind of way? Where you're like,
I don't think playful.
so.
It was like
Okay.
funny, like, haha, what if I bit this plant?
Like,
and I was
I'm
like,
crazy.
silly.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm crazy. And I was like,
Yeah.
I
The
don't
photos
know.
were horrible, by the way, too. It did not look cool
Well, it
or
was so
hot. She was like,
also, it was so blurry.
What? Did he?
I don't think so, but also like let's keep in mind there was a language barrier.
There was a language
Sure,
barrier.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
he was probably just like,
He's
okay.
like, oh, you Americans.
and yeah, he's like,
Oh, so crazy.
it's okay, I think maybe.
Is she okay?
She's like, she is eating the plant. Okay.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm taking notes from her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
it-
is a very cool move.
Yeah.
She says it was the boldest thing I'd ever done. And he was like, wait, what? And I was like, do you want to come up to my room? And he was like, yes. All caps.
Yes.
Yeah, he was. He was like enthusiastic.
Wow.
So did he actually come up to the room?
Oh.
He had to check into his hotel first. I got ready, took a shower, and waited for him to come back. But he never did. I would lose my fucking mind. He
I
fell
would be
asleep.
so mad.
Oh my God, I'd freak out.
Especially
Yeah.
after I did something so bold and
Yeah.
like hot, and then
Yes.
the person was like, "Yeah, absolutely."
Because obviously you're going worst case scenario in your mind.
But also, the worst part is that his friend, their friend that was in the circle, when he was like, "Yes, I'm gonna come up," his friend was like, "Wait, Jason, you can't. Your luggage is in my car, and you still need to check in. Like, you have to come with me." And
Okay,
I would have
cockblock.
literally, I was like, "I'm gonna kick your legs out from under you, and you're gonna
who's
face
your
plant."
friend?
I was like, check in your friend. I'm so sorry, but
Yeah.
if that happened in front of me, I would have been
Yeah.
like, I've got your luggage. Do
Yeah, I
not
will do-
worry.
yeah,
I will go
go.
check in as you.
Right. I'm
Like-
like, it's fine. Also, just like get your luggage later. Like,
Yeah, why
you
are
can
we
check in
worried about that?
whenever.
He's about to go
yeah.
get laid.
I
Like,
feel like his friend was jealous.
his friend was.
Yeah, something weird was going on.
Yeah.
Something weird.
Because
I'm
it's like,
upset.
why are you like clipping his wings?
I was so mad about it, and she was like, "It was fine with me. Like, I knew we'd. Well, it's fine." And I was like, "You
Her
were
confidence is like
It's through
off
the
the
roof.
charts."
amazing.
Do you know what? I feel like I kind of felt this way. We went to a wedding. When was it? Last year? It was your friends, and we were at that bar. And then I asked for one of Sophia's friends' number in front of everybody, and he never texted me. And that did embarrass me, honestly.
No, he's wild. He's kind of living on the road all the time. He has a crazy life. That's not about you.
I'm sure he didn't live in LA, but he
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, let's stay out tonight." And I was like, "Actually, no, because I need to go to bed." But
Yeah.
like, can I get your number? And I asked in front of a bunch of people, and he never texted.
That's hurtful.
I think about it sometimes.
That's
yeah,
all right.
of course,
It's all right.
of
Yeah,
course, because
it's
you
all
put
right.
yourself out there.
Yeah.
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 That is the problem when you put yourself out there and then there's a yes and then a no. It's almost
Yeah,
like,
it's like,
wait,
ooh.
Yeah, because
Did
you're
you
like,
think I
how do
could-
I interpret this?
yeah,
Right,
like,
right, right.
were you not
Wish I wouldn't have
enthusiastic?
done that.
But she didn't have a doubt in her mind. She was like, I knew we'd see each other. Delaney
Well, I
was
guess
like,
she knows that they would see each
Yeah,
other.
yeah,
It's like,
like,
what's
we're
the
about to
vibe
spend
gonna be?
a wedding tomorrow.
True.
Yeah.
God.
Oh God. I would. Yeah, I'd be stressed. Right. She said I was annoyed, but I knew we'd be together the whole next day.
Yeah.
Which
true.
I would. That to me would not be good news at that point. Like if I felt like he had
Yeah.
like changed his mind, I would be like,
Yes.
oh God, we have to spend a whole day together.
Heart attack for me.
Oh yeah.
I would have. The number of people I would have called to be like, what do I do?
Yeah.
Like, am I being weird about that? Like, I
Yeah.
would have.
spiral.
Do I say I'm sick? Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I have so much diarrhea, I can't
Yeah.
come.
Yeah.
They're like, we didn't need details. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
so much.
It's coming out right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, I hope your wedding's great.
Please stop giving details.
Yeah. Okay, so how did the wedding go?
We met beforehand and he basically acted like my date the entire time. He was holding doors, getting me drinks. It was so cute. It was the most fun wedding date I've ever had. And we both knew we were interested in fucking. So the wedding almost felt like a fun little pregame.
Again, Delaney.
I'm like, how? I'm never, okay. I feel like until sex is actively happening, I'm still unsure that someone is
Same.
wanting to. Like, I'm
Same.
like,
Yeah.
I'm like, just to make sure. Like, I'm like, that
Like-
being that confident that much before is it's
wild.
You know, it's awesome.
It's so
Yeah.
cool. Like the fact that this did not break her stride at all. She was just like, yeah, I'll see him tomorrow. And
Yeah.
also we're going to fuck tomorrow. So that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, it's fun. It's a wedding. You're like,
I'm like, wait, what about anxiety? What about feeling bad?
what
Hey,
about
that is
doubt?
like wedding vibes, though. You know, anything goes.
People are, see,
You pop
okay,
off at a
here's the
wedding.
thing,
I
actually.
want to be like that, but I'd be like,
Yeah.
Okay.
I also like, I mean, I've been to only a select, like a a few weddings. I haven't been to that many.
Okay.
But I do feel like people always say that, and I like never experienced that kind of vibe.
Oh my God, every wedding you've
Really?
gone to has been like, bummer.
No, I mean, I guess I've never actually really tried at a wedding, but I do
Okay.
feel like people are like I was at a wedding 2 weekends ago. It was quite intimate also. Like
Okay.
it was like a small wedding, and I wasn't, I'm in a relationship, whatever. I wasn't there to like have a random hookup, but my friend was like, I'm single, and like someone was like sort of like offhandedly, one of the bridesmaids was like, oh, like single at a wedding, like yeah. And I know that's a thing that people say, but like the vibes were just so like I think it was like mostly family.
It depends on the wedding.
Yeah,
It
okay.
does
'Cause I was
depend on
kind
the
of like, I'm
wedding.
like, what is this mysterious sort of horny wedding that everyone's talking about? I guess.
The only time I've ever been like single at a wedding and like an adult and like vaguely attractive in a way that I found like
Yeah.
this could happen, I ended up making really good friends with a 60-year-old British woman who was like so crazy and kept like showing people her legs and being like, see, I have no cellulite. And she was wild. And she like offered that if I ever went to England, I could like stay at her place. Not sexual at all. She was
Yeah.
just like
Just friendly.
so much fun. And the two of us were gabbing it up. So
That's awesome.
it's
That is
probably on me.
so
I'm looking
fun.
back.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was making friends. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't need to get laid.
Yeah, well, I do feel like that is often closer to the vibe for me too, where I'm like really bonding with someone's like aunt or something.
Yeah.
and they're
Yeah,
like,
it
well,
is
I mean,
fun.
how often are you at a dance party with like a 70-year-old? It's a special experience.
It is.
You're like sitting there like, yeah, every wedding I've gone to has been pretty sexual.
You're like,
Well,
for me,
I-
it's
Yeah,
different.
like actually completely different
Actually,
experience.
so,
A little bit, but no, not entirely. I don't think I've ever hooked up from a wedding, but
almost a few
yeah,
times.
almost a few times.
Yeah.
Both have
Times.
been with
With
not
me.
with Sophia, but like
Wow, I'm like, oh,
both times
okay.
with Sophia. No.
Weddings
your
I've invited
friends.
you to. Yeah.
Okay,
plus
that's
one.
the
You're-
flirtiest time because you're like a +1 who doesn't really
exactly.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, she's the
Yeah.
chaos into the mix.
I'm
and
actually
she's
Yeah.
like
like,
the +2 because she takes her boyfriend and then me.
Okay.
that's actually true.
Wait, amazing. You get
Yeah.
a +2?
Yeah, I think I just like,
It's just kind
You
of
give
written
that kind of
actually
vibe.
have brought a lot of +2s because it's like you, Emily. I just kind of am just like,
I mean, it's awesome.
I think I just like
Yeah.
connect people to each other. So they're like,
Yeah.
hey, if you want to bring like Kelsey, she can come. And I'm like, absolutely, get in the van. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm like closing the mini door van, you
yeah,
know?
you're like the friend that people are like, can you bring the fun people?
Yeah, literally one
Yeah.
time people were like, we don't have that many young people coming. And I was like, let me get on the horn.
Totally.
Like,
Yeah.
don't worry.
That's awesome. Yeah.
But yeah, Kelsey brings the sex vibes for it. And I'm like with an aunt, like hearing
Well-
how her like dad died in a fire. And I'm like, and that is so traumatic.
I don't know. I'm just like there, and then we're doing shots, and then some things happen.
Yeah, you are
Yeah.
doing shots. And I'm like, someone's like crying to me. And they're like, and so when I was small.
There was one time I was behind the bars. You guys had to come looking for me. I
had
was
to go
with the
get her.
waiters.
Okay, that's awesome.
No, you were. And
And
I
then
was
they were
like,
like,
hey.
where is she?
It literally
Yeah.
was like finding your toddler where you're like, hey, we don't go in there.
Yeah,
you know?
you're like, back to the dance floor. Yeah.
In the kitchen with them.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
Yeah. So weddings are pretty sexual for Kelsey.
Okay, so
Okay. So what happened after the wedding?
we went back to my hotel after the wedding ends. We come back to my hotel after the wedding ends, and he's just ravenous.
Isn't that amazing?
Okay, I mean, that's
like, I
awesome.
love her. Like,
I
good
love
for
her.
Yeah, I guess the wedding literally was foreplay.
Yeah, she was like,
yeah.
Wow, the way he was touching me.
but you're getting so close to what happened. Like,
I mean, she's obviously like lost in the memory.
like she was.
You can tell he loves women.
Literally. Like,
I mean, it is so like that is a really that's a vibe. Like it's like he's like worshiping her body. Not
that's what she said, basically.
not all heterosexual men really love women. True. He loved women like in my eyes a lesbian does. Okay, just giving him a lot of credit. I want to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, for one night.
Yeah.
She's like, okay.
I'm like, wow. Okay. He was touching every part of me.
I want to also just like say that I did cut out some things from this because I was like, if I were a guest at some point, I'd be blushing really hard and I'd be like, oh my god. But
Thank
so
you
there
for
was
that.
more.
Yeah, I can. I mean, God, I can only imagine.
Right.
He's he's so strong, and I'm not a small girl, and he was throwing me around the bed.
Okay, whenever people say this, and people have said this many times, including, sorry to call you out, Kelsey, but you have been like, he threw me around. And I'm always like, the only thing I see in my mind is WWE SmackDown. Like, I'm just like, he's just pile driving.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
That's all I see.
I've had that before.
I feel,
Stop it. What? Why? I'm serious. It was WWE SmackDown, but it was like okay.
You liked it.
I liked it. I was
Okay.
like, wow, okay, we're
Yeah,
having
you're like,
fun.
okay,
Like,
crazy.
you're
Yeah.
picking me up over your head.
Like literally.
I'm so sorry, but with the reaction I would have if someone picked me up over their head and the reaction you must have had are just so miles apart.
I mean,
I better be in a
bizarre.
burning building and that better be a firefighter getting me out.
I'm like, was there any discussion about it before it happened, or was it
There
just like, I'm
wasn't.
off the ground?
There,
Like,
I'm off the ground.
Yeah.
I'm off the ground.
Yeah.
There was one time, and this was a different person. I was like, all of a sudden, I was doing. I was all of a sudden like doing this sort of like mid cartwheel. I've done like I was doing like all of a sudden I was off the bed like doing handstand, but I don't know. It looked, I bet, like I was in the middle of a cartwheel.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just am like, that is
You know.
so much trust in your joints and your body.
I
Like,
will say no. I'm in fear. I mean, I am in fear
Yeah,
of what's happening.
yeah.
But
I mean,
it's like
it sounds beautiful. Like, I'm picturing like a dance number. Sort
Yeah,
of.
like-
yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
like nobody puts baby in the corner.
Yes.
Like kind of.
It's not that
like,
beautiful. It's not that beautiful.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So we were like, it's good. And you're like, nope. So, no, it's not.
And this is a beautiful moment to sort of be like, well, you know, what is sex? It can be
Right.
It can be anything.
anything. Like it can be
WWE.
a sweet touch while you're in the air.
A caress while you're
Yeah.
flying through the air.
I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
getting thrown around.
A cartwheel. Yeah. Okay.
So was
a cartwheel.
Delaney. Delaney
Yeah.
was like,
Delaney was literally, being thrown around the bed. It was so hot. And the lights were on, which is my favorite.
she was just like,
Yeah.
I need lights on. I was like, okay, good. I
Yeah.
mean, sure.
Oh, okay.
I feel like hotel lights are so bad though that I'm like,
oh my
that's
god. Oh my god.
At one point, he flips me onto my back. I'm just imagining her like spinning through the air.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
sort of
like that is, you know, those like dancers where you would like pull the thing and they would like fly.
Yes,
like
yes.
that.
like a torpedo sort of back
Yeah.
and forth
Yes,
across the
yes,
room.
yes.
Yeah. At one point, he flips me onto my back, takes the hair tie off my wrist, puts his hair up in a bun, and starts eating me out.
She gave way more detail right after that, and that's the part that I cut. And I was like, I think I have to, because I think I'll be blushing, even though this is literally like my job, and I talk to people about
Yeah.
sex all the time. But I was like, wow.
That's crazy work.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like the
Have you
most-
guys seen Roadhouse
Craziest
with
part.
Sam Elliott? Is this too old of a reference? Okay, well, you're gonna want to go home and watch that whole movie's great, but Patrick Swayze. Another Patrick Swayze movie for us all. But there's a moment where he's about to fight and Sam Elliott like has longer hair and he puts his hair back in a bun and it's like insanely hot
Yeah.
for no reason at
very
all. It's
cool.
like, oh,
He's a little hottie.
in that movie especially, it's like, oh my God, sure.
100%.
That's what
Yeah.
I imagined in my head when she said this.
What I like about this too is that he takes the hair tie off of her wrist, which
Yeah.
means that it's like premeditated. Like he saw the hair tie and was
Yeah.
like, this is what I'm about to do.
Yeah.
Oh, he has got moves in his
Like
head.
he knows, you know.
Yeah.
That can't be the first time he's done that.
So also they did keep hooking up late. Like they had the wedding was in one city that neither of them were from, and then they kind of kept hooking up for a little bit after this. And later when they like met up again, he had something in Vegas at one point, and they kept meeting up for a little bit. And she was like, yeah, he told me later that the reason that he didn't come over that first night and went back to his hotel was actually that he felt like his nails were too long and dirty and he wanted to go home and clean up. And I was like,
Oh
my God.
My God.
I get that.
Like,
yeah.
If my nails are too long, I have to go home.
oh, that's like, yes, absolutely. I like did respect it once he like explained himself. I was
Yeah.
like, thank you. Hygiene is number one. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Because nails especially.
Oh, gross.
If you're like hooking up and you notice.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That
oh my
would end it for me.
God.
That's one of my top, I would say 3 icks. Number one is
Yeah.
still air guitar, but no,
Oh, okay.
but,
That's
yeah.
fair.
you know, but number 3 I think might be nails.
Yeah.
Nails. Yeah. Dirty.
Yeah.
Also, eventually it fizzled out because she was like, I found out we had nothing to say to each other. She was like, he was nice, but I think we just kind of ran out of things to say.
Yeah.
Sometimes that is the thing with crazy sex.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's like, that's
Yeah.
the language you two speak.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep, yep.
That's where you vibe. And then everywhere else, it's kind of like, all right, have a good day. Yeah.
It
Good day
is
at work.
weird. And then you're trying to make really stale, weird conversation.
Yeah. But you're just like
yeah.
kind of just wanting to have
Harry
sex again.
David.
Like you're just
Yeah.
like, we know why we're here.
Yes.
Like,
It's crazy you have a sister.
Yeah. That's
That's
insane.
Oh
wow.
my God.
How
Work
is
sounds
she?
stressful. Yeah.
All right. So, what is your craziest hookup story?
Okay. I lived in LA at the time and I was coming back to my apartment from work and there was a guy sitting on my front stoop. I was like, are you looking for someone? I didn't know him, but turns out he was visiting from out of town and trying to find his friend's apartment. And he couldn't get a hold of his friend, so he just stopped to collect himself for a minute. He was very cute. So I sat down and started talking to him, and he was super hungry.
Don't know how she found that out so fast. Yeah. She's like, are you hungry?
That's not what I was expecting.
Yeah, in my mind, I'm like, she probably was hungry and was like, are you too? I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Right, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
That's
But she
It's
didn't
funny to
say it
just say, like, he was super hungry.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like we realized we were both hungry.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. She was like, I could tell he was hungry.
Somebody's a little hungry. Let's get you some food. I went inside and got leftovers from the night before, and then we had a little picnic on the patio with some wine and a joint.
Wow.
Cute. We were flirting, having a nice time, a little buzzed. Eventually, I was like, let's go find your friend's house, because I thought I knew where it might be. We walked there, found the hidden key, and then we went into his friend's apartment, and the bedroom is full of whips and restraints and ball gags.
Oh my God.
I would be scared. I would be
I
scared.
agree.
Yeah.
This is another time where I'm like, Delaney, maybe you're being a little bit bold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not to kink shame, of course, but I'm just sort of like, without any of, like, to just walk into a room and be like, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, it's like there's obviously like a lot of fun that you can have with that, but a whip at the end of the day is to hurt somebody. So it's like there is something here that
Yeah.
you know, like you've got, and restraints also, like, oh, okay, like this is a thing I want to do with someone I trust, not
Yeah.
the person that showed up on my porch.
Right, with no context for them.
Yeah. I'd be
Yeah.
Other than
nervous.
hungry.
Other than
Right,
really
right.
hungry.
really.
Yeah.
Okay, so my question here, I could not think of a question other than what, because that was my reaction. I was like,
I know. I jokingly asked him, like, did you know your friend was a dominatrix? And he was like, I had no idea. Okay. But then he put the handcuffs on himself and said, fuck me. And I was like, yeah, absolutely.
again, another point in the
Oh my
story where I would have been
God.
like, time out.
Same.
I don't want to. I think you would say yes. I
Yeah,
think
actually, I know.
I think you'd be confused at first, but you'd be like,
Well,
okay.
I don't know. It depends. I guess it just depends.
Well, it's obviously like, I mean, thank God he put the handcuffs on himself.
Oh,
you know,
that's
like,
why I
Yeah.
think that this is like
that's why it's like, okay.
okay, because it's like, what is it? What's it?
Yeah.
What can you
He's
do
like,
now?
okay, he's
Yeah.
into a little like humiliation or whatever.
Yeah,
sure.
like sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I would.
Yeah.
I think I would. I would just get in the zone. I'd be like, okay, you know what?
I do think that
It's
like
Tuesday.
there's a part of me that like has like the deep social graces of like I'm not gonna make any situation awkward if I can help it. So like I do think that
Yeah, just like,
that would
let's
be
just
the
do
way
it.
that I would get into that situation and not leave. But
Yeah.
it's weird.
Yeah. Because you're like, I don't want to
100%.
make you feel bad.
But I also don't think I
Right.
would have gone into the person's house when he unlocked the door, even with the wine and a joint.
Yeah.
I feel like I would have been like, okay, bye.
I think I would have been like, let's exchange numbers. How long are you in town? Enjoy your
Absolutely.
friend's
Yeah.
house.
Same. Not like,
don't
hey,
know.
let's see the bedroom and see if there's any ball gags.
Yeah.
But
I
again,
think I
like
would do it. I think I would. I got to be honest with myself.
I do think you
I
would.
think I
I'm so
would.
sorry, but
Yeah.
I do. I think
I
you
mean,
would.
I think that's very cool. You know,
Again, it's awesome, like
yeah.
Yeah. But well, it just depends. It depends on the vibe. If I have something
Yeah.
to do later on that day.
Yeah.
You know.
You're like,
Am I
I'm
busy?
slammed, but I'll be back.
Stay here.
You're locked up.
Yeah.
I mean, he had handcuffs on. So I stripped him down and I rode him and I had the best time. He was losing his mind. It was so hot. There was no questioning or nervousness at all. We were both so on the same page and really enjoying ourselves.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, if at any moment reality had clicked in and I realized I'm drunk making out with a stranger in a random person's bed while he's got handcuffs on, I think I would have gotten out of there. But it turned out to be a great time. We had sex for hours.
Wow.
I
And
know.
with the
Hours.
stamina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She brought it back from losing
Yeah.
virginity. She's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
all right.
That is, yeah. Okay. Wow. Fun.
I wonder if he was like locked up the whole time.
Right.
And
I know,
eventually,
he's
like after the first, she's like,
Did they switch some stuff out? Or
Yeah.
like,
Right.
yeah.
Also, the friend not coming home for the whole thing. Like, imagine you have your guest coming to your
Yeah.
house. You're like, oh, the key's under the rock, like, whatever. And you walk in and they're using your sex toys in your bedroom with a stranger they found.
Such a good point.
That's so wild. I'm almost like, did the friend know? Or I don't know.
I mean, this brings up a thing that we've talked about of like the ethics of sex while you're a guest at someone's house. Like,
Right.
sex.
Oh,
Right.
interesting.
Yeah.
What are your guys' takes on it?
I don't care. I think it's like
Yeah.
so normal and fine. Like, I
Yeah.
don't, like, I feel like people stay at our house, like my house a lot. And I'm always like, I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Like, I know you guys
whatever.
have sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, please don't be weird about it or something, but like,
Yeah.
whatever. You're two adults.
Yeah.
don't
I
think I
feel
care.
similarly. I feel like it's like most of the time when I hear, like in college or whatever, when I had roommates and I would like hear them having sex, I'm like, most of the time I'd be like, I'm genuinely happy for you.
Yes.
It would like it can get annoying, obviously, or sort of like I'm trying to sleep or whatever. But like,
Yeah.
but like I feel like for the most part, it's like
Good for you.
great. That's
Yay.
great.
Do
We're
your
all getting out there.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's I know it is random to me when people are like all pissed about it, but this is
Yeah.
obviously very extreme.
This
I mean,
is extreme. This
Yeah,
one's
yeah,
extreme
yeah.
to come home and be
Yeah.
like, oh, my guest has been
Oh.
having sex for hours with my handcuffs on.
right,
That
right.
would be
Yeah.
like a little bit weird.
I am also like, does the friend exist? Kind of.
Right.
That's a really good question.
Because it's a bit of a curious
I know.
situation.
I know.
Wow, I didn't even
That's
like.
why I'm kind of thinking, like, what? I don't know. Is there more to this? Like,
Especially honestly, like if this guy is like he really loves to be sort of dominated with handcuffs on, I'm like coincidence. Like
What if she like looks down the
Right.
street later and like he's
Right.
sitting on someone else's porch waiting for them to get home and he's
My
like,
God.
I'm lost, and she's like,
and I'm hungry.
Yeah,
I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
anyone want to do a picnic
Hey.
on the patio? And she's like, what?
Yeah, it's an interesting.
I will say I know that he was in town actually to film a celebrity wedding that she later found out about. So
Okay.
it does seem
Okay.
like that is probably real, but
Yeah.
Okay.
or at least he made up a good lie.
Yeah.
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 So we never met the friend. We never met ball gag friend.
Never met ball gag friend.
Okay.
Wow.
But
Huh.
um
I'm curious.
I mean, she finishes by saying, eventually he wanted to get cigarettes, so I walked him to a corner store, and then he walked me home and we parted ways. I still follow him on Instagram, so it's real. It happened.
Huh.
But it's funny that I'm like, that doesn't
Yeah.
really prove that it happened.
Same.
Yeah.
But I do actually think that it is like sometimes the like still following a person that
Yeah.
something happened with makes you be like,
Okay, this
I'm
did
not-
happen.
They
Yeah,
exist.
yeah,
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
insane.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so, yeah.
it's almost like proof for yourself, even though it's like, what, who would not believe me? Like,
Right.
who's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
trying me in court and being like, no, you didn't. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I follow him on Instagram.
Well, especially with like one-time hookup things where
Yes.
it's like, you were the only one, like none of your friends were
Right,
there.
nobody
Like
knew.
nobody really
Yeah.
had
Nobody
tabs on
can
it.
corroborate this.
Yeah.
She said that she spent the rest of the day calling all of her friends, and I was like, same.
Oh,
if that had happened to me,
absolutely, yeah.
I would have gone into
be
the
on
night, into the
Instagram
morning.
Live.
Like,
Yeah, yeah. I'd make a list of
Instagram
everyone I needed to
Live.
tell. Yeah.
I would. I'd go live.
Instagram Live is amazing. You're like,
Yeah.
hey guys, join me on Instagram Live.
Yeah.
We've
Just
got a
little
few more coming in.
update.
Hey, mom.
Please.
Oh, thank you. I
Drop
just
an
did my
emoji in the
makeup.
chat if you were worried about my safety at this point. They're like,
Yeah.
all right, so
Oh, that's
here's
awesome.
I know, right? Delaney's having so much fun out there.
Oh my god! Sorry, spoiler. I'm like, I'll let you read the question.
Okay, so status update for Delaney. You're currently dating two couples right now.
I totally
Exactly.
Oh my god.
completely forgot about our lovely
Okay.
Delaney.
Well, what is that like?
Yes, separately. For one, the wife is very confidently bisexual, and for the other, the wife is more like, I think I'm bi. I definitely want to have sex with you. I'm not sure if I'm into all women, but let's keep dating and figure it out. I love joining couples. I'm having a really good time.
I do think it's funny that she's like, I'm not sure if I'm into all women or just you. I'll keep dating you and we'll figure it out. I'm like, that actually won't solve,
No.
not to do like
Right.
the
Yeah,
scientific method
right.
on
It's
this,
just
but
kind of-
that actually won't give you the answer.
Won't really help you. Yeah, it was
You're just still
into
know the same
Delaney.
thing.
You're
Yeah.
dating someone you like. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's also like, as if, I mean, not that I'm like offended by this or anything, but I'm like, it's not like lesbians are like into every single woman. Also,
Right.
like,
Yes.
I'm not sure if I'm into every woman, but
you don't have to be.
like,
It's
like no
the
need for
pressure's-
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like the
alright.
pressure's
You
off.
have to.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You can be attracted to like 5 people max.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
fine.
it's
That's okay.
all good. Yeah, the couples thing is really interesting to me
Yes.
on a lot of levels.
Me too.
I have a couple friends that have joined couples in this way, and there's parts of it that sound appealing to, like, I'm like,
Yeah.
totally fun to be like the special guest
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
all the time.
Yeah.
But it's like, there's drama.
Right. That's
Oh.
what scares me.
It does feel
Yes.
like the good parts of it feel like when you do someone else's comedy show and you're like, oh, I don't have to host, I don't have to like
Yes,
prep,
yeah.
I don't have to like
Yeah.
even barely promote this. Like you should, everybody, but like it feels like the nice part. Where you're like, oh, okay, easy.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
take the wheel.
It's like being a fun aunt or something.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes, yes, yes.
And then the bad parts seem like, oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, because it's like, I mean, I feel like just sort of naturally, probably the couple's trying to like use you a little bit as a mediator. Sorry. I feel like that would
I would make the third
Yeah.
in any relationship. I wouldn't have sex with him. I'd say, sit down and you're going to decide this argument.
Yeah.
I'd be like, vote on who you think's right.
You as the third?
No,
Oh, no, you as
no.
the
if
couple.
if there
the
was,
couple.
if I was in a
Okay.
couple and we invited a third in, it wouldn't be for sex. It would be
Oh, the
for
tiebreaker.
deciding.
Mediator, yeah.
And you might be saying that's couples therapy. No, it's not because they
it's
won't
not.
say who's right.
No.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
someone I picked up on the street.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. It's really, I mean, I'm sort of blown away that she's dating two
Couples is a lot
That's
to
a
juggle.
lot.
That's dating four people.
Four people.
So much.
Okay, so how long have you been dating them?
One I've been dating for several months, and we see each other about once a month. Oh.
See? Like,
Okay,
kind of
that's
casual.
easy.
Like,
Well, then I'm
easy.
like, you're
Yeah.
hooking up.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
Right? Like,
This is so casual.
I'm dating them both. Like, I date them together, but I've also gone on dates with just the husband or just the wife. That's also interesting. Most of the time, it's all three of us, though.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
The other couple is brand new. I just had my first date with them last week, and I like them so much. And we're going to see each other next week.
Wow.
I know. It is interesting to do like separate dates and together dates, and like that's a lot.
Yeah, I feel
That
like
is a
that's like
lot.
a hotly contested sort of dynamic too with couples that date.
It just again, it's like the thing that she said at the beginning about like the 3-hour sex. To me, it just seems like a lot of time.
Yeah.
But I guess if you're dating only once a month, then it's really not.
Once a month is sort of like, okay, totally. But like,
chill.
yeah.
But she's on 2 couples now. Okay, so what's your role in this? Is it sexual only, or is it also romantic?
It's romantic, not purely sexual, but it's also not formal. It's not like I'm an equal party in their marriage or relationship or anything. I wouldn't move in with them. I'm just having fun dating them.
Okay. That's great.
I think my perspective on dating is to find out what chemistry I have with a person and then chase down every bit of attraction and interest we have for one another, knowing that it's not infinite.
Wow.
She was just like, I'm not going to be attracted to everybody, so every time it happens, I'm going to just like really
Just
go
go
for
full
it.
throttle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is like a nice
good for
concept.
her.
Again,
Yeah.
we love Delaney.
Yeah, I feel like she's very like love is abundant vibes.
Yeah, she's like,
Yeah.
I don't have like, it might not be everybody, but every time it happens, I'm going to just like go
yeah,
for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where it's like this is just just an exciting
You have
moment.
nothing to
Yeah.
lose, yeah.
And then say thank you and move on.
Yeah. She's like, and then I'm done.
I'm not imagining being in anything super long term with either of these couples, but I'm really enjoying my time with them.
Great. How did she meet these couples? Do we know? Did
She,
say?
this is a spoiler for later. It's not that,
Oh.
but she was like, I think it is, but she met them online, and she was like, I'm very open to meeting people in person for this, but I do think it's like hard to find the specifics of like what exactly you're looking for
Yeah,
in
and what they
person, because
want,
like
yeah.
sometimes people, the couple that wants you across the bar cliche is
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
You don't want to do that.
yeah.
That's when you don't want
Yeah.
to get wrapped
Yeah.
up in.
yeah.
And they
makes
have so
sense.
many, like, I feel like there's so many good options for finding a third now that didn't exist in the
Totally.
past. Like, you just get on field.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just get right on.
Yeah.
All right. So, how do you, Delaney, negotiate the dynamic?
I'm always interested in hearing from them what they want, what they're expecting, what their boundaries are. Sometimes that just comes up naturally in the text message conversations before we meet. Sometimes I have to ask. Usually they're very forthcoming and either like, I'm so excited to see my husband fuck you, or I'm excited to do this all together, but I think our only boundary is that he's not going to enter you. Otherwise, free for all.
I do always think it's funny when that's a boundary, because
Yeah.
there was another person that I think we talked about on here or that I've interviewed that was like, oh, yeah, like he can like do whatever, but as long as they don't have like penetrative sex. And I'm like,
Yes. Yeah.
It's a little strange to me. It feels kind of arbitrary. And it's also like, sorry, but I feel like the one thing you take off the table is going to be the one thing everyone wants to do the most.
Right.
you're like, none of that.
Right? Like, it's kind of like you'd be like, well, elephant in the room is the one thing we can't do.
Yeah, so we're not going to fuck. Everything else.
Well, it means like I feel like it means different things to other people. Like it's more meaningful. You know, it
Yeah.
can mean more. I don't know.
This is like their like pretty
penetrative.
woman, you can't kiss on the mouth kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. This is their pretty woman.
I only join couples who really love each other and are really into each other and who love sex. Like, they're both excited to add a third. I'm not into the, we're both really nervous, but I think we might like this vibe. I'm not trying to steal your wife. I'm not trying to steal your husband. If you're even a little bit nervous about what my presence will do to your dynamic, then I don't want to be there. See, and maybe this is wrong of me, but I feel like the don't penetrate thing would, to me, imply that somebody is a little nervous.
I would kind of agree.
Right?
Yes.
Like-
yes.
Because it feels like that's like someone putting up a boundary maybe when they like would rather have more boundaries in place. I don't know. Now I'm like prescribing things to them.
No,
But
I think so.
No, I do think it would make me curious of like, why
So
is that the
why that?
boundary?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
But everything else, like this is already a huge thing that you're doing. Which,
Yes.
Sure, great, but like, why not this?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to ask some logistics questions. This is always me when people have like any kind of non-monogamy.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to know the logistics. I don't care about the romance.
It's important.
Who pays on dates?
The couple. Always a couple.
I like that.
Yeah.
She was
That
like,
is
I
good.
don't pay. That's their thing. And I'm like,
Good.
okay,
Makes
good.
sense.
Is this all in one big bed and then afterward do you sleep together?
Great question. Almost always someone leaves before bed, but it changes which party is going home.
Oh, wait.
Whoa. That is somehow crazy to me. With the couple I've been with longer, they know that I really, really like hotels. So they'll have their kids home with the babysitter, and then we'll go out to dinner and then go to a hotel in our city and have a great time for a few hours, and then they'll go home to the kids. I'll stay in the room overnight and send them sexy pictures. They'll buy me room service breakfast in the morning, and usually the husband comes and picks me up in the car and drives me home, even though my house is very close to the hotel we go to. So it's like princess treatment vibes.
I was just going to say, as soon as she told me that, I was like, actually being a third sounds amazing. I don't care about the fighting anymore. I'm in.
Because they're like so grateful. This is like they're
yes.
Yeah,
so interesting.
That is.
Literally, as soon as she said all of that, I was like,
yeah.
That's great. She gets a little staycation out of it.
Okay, so is this what you're hoping for the long term, like these kinds of arrangements?
I'm not imagining being with either couple for a really long time or anything, but I expect to date them for a while and to enjoy myself.
Okay.
But for my ideal long-term scenario, I think I'd like to have a primary partner and be in a full normal relationship, and then have my partner either join me in dating and having sex with other people, or they just send me off my little field trips. But I don't imagine, for example, being in a long-term committed 6-person polycule. Yeah.
I love the field trips. Just being like packing a sack lunch in a backpack and being like, here you go.
That sounds gorgeous.
And that's Delaney, you guys.
Wow.
That's where she is right now.
Awesome.
She's
I
great.
love her.
Wow.
Yeah.
I want to hang out with her. I was like, tell me more.
Does she live in LA still? Where is she?
She's in Ithaca, New York.
Okay.
So
we're going.
Well, Ithaca is lucky to have her.
yeah. Oh, she's
Yes.
having so much fun there.
Yeah.
It sounds like, at least.
The sense I get from her is like she's really non-judgmental of herself and other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think is just a really nice trait. I mean, it's obviously, judging is just a natural thing that happens, whatever. But I feel like the way she talks about her past experiences, I'm like there's not a lot of I was being so stupid, or like I wish I'd done this differently or whatever. It's just kind of like this happened. Yeah. Like it's very generous in a way.
Yeah.
She also seems to say yes to things in a way that when opportunity comes up, she's not like, oh, I'm so scared, I don't know if I should do this. She's like, let's go for it. And every single story she told, I was like, oh my God, she made me feel like an aunt who had never done anything, and it's it's crazy that you're gonna go to Europe. I've never. I wish I had.
I wish I'd had those opportunities as a girl.
I always wanted to go to college, and you're like, oh, that's actually,
Yeah, you're like, oh, dang.
okay, it's kind of sad
sucks,
now. But that's how I felt when she was telling me these stories. I was like, I think I would have probably, if I ever got into situations like those, I think I would have been like, oh, you're at your friend's house that you're visiting. I'm gonna go now. I would have backed out of them, and instead she just keeps moving the situation forward. I was like, good for you.
Good for her.
It is inspiring. Well, yeah, because it's you have to remember, in so many situations, the worst thing someone can say is no.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you're kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So did you enjoy sharing somebody else's business?
I loved sharing someone else's business.
It's so fun, isn't it? To be
It's
like, oh my
so
God,
fun.
now you know so much about this person.
Yeah.
Delaney, if you're listening for real, let us come to your wedding. Anybody that you end up marrying, we don't care. We'll be there.
Anybody in general.
Yeah.
You got a
Other
wedding
than
coming
Michelle,
up.
do not,
No.
We'll fight Michelle.
Yeah.
But it sounds like she will also fight Michelle, and her sister will also fight Michelle. So
Yeah.
A lot of people are after
we'll be
Michelle.
in line.
Yeah. I hope Michelle is healing.
We all
I
do.
hope so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is sweet.
I hope she got to a better place.
Me too.
Kinder, more open place.
Yeah.
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 Thank you so much for doing
Oh my
this.
God, thank you for having me. What an honor.
This was so much fun. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I can't stop thinking about being lifted above, like I said.
Yeah, that's going to stick with me for sure.
If you're interested in us sharing your business anonymously on our next episode, or just want to drop us a line, email us at noneofmybusinesspodcast@gmail.com. None of My Business is hosted by me, Sophia Benoit, and my co-host, Kelsey June Jensen. Our supervising producer is Justin Sales. Additional production by Sasha Ashal, Austin Gale, and Juliana Ress. Video editing and production by Kayla Talley. Social media support comes from Austin Gale, Kayla Talley, and Sasha Ashal. Special thanks go to Jonathan Ratliff, Hannah Lakin, John Richter, Belle Roman, and Alea Zaniris. Art direction by David Shoemaker. Motion design by Skull Closet Studio. Photography by Kyle Smithers. Hair by Issa Wilson. If you enjoyed today's show, like and subscribe, follow, or leave us a 5-star review. If you didn't like today's episode, well, that's none of our business.